Welcome back to Vandenberg Rocket Launchers. Sitting alongside the road, posting webcam screenshots. It's a little hazy over Lompoc today. It's hot. It's hot in Lompoc today. I think it was up to like, when I got home from work, my weather station said 85 degrees. Oh, wrong button. It was hot. I don't know what it is now. It still feels like it's 80 and it's humid, which sucks. Oh, we got a brush fire on Jalama-Beach. Whoa. Just got an alert for that. Well, welcome back, folks, for what may be a spectacular launch. Nothing special. It's going to go too early for jellyfish effect, which is a bummer. Uh-oh. What's going on up here? Hey, I haven't seen these signs out in a minute. Huh. Oh, it's about to come. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's a dust storm up here. It must be plowing a field or something. Or the county's up here mowing the brush down. Oh, which, that's what it kind of looks like. Oh, I noticed there was paint marks on the road last time I drove out here. Now I get it. They're going to resurface the road. Yay! They're only doing the road though. They're not doing the shoulder. See, look, the asphalt cut is right there. It just went up it, just went down. I thought I saw paint marks on the ground when I was leaving here last launch. They're not mowing the brush. That's what I thought. They were mowing the brush. The road's already closed. We're 2 hours away from launch, just a little under 2 hours. And the road is already closed. Well, shall I ask? Find out. We'll find out. Can I go out and do a video real quick? Thank you, sir. The advantages of being media. How long ago did you guys close it?
Maybe 15 minutes.
Is
the
it?
problem was it was packed when I got out there at 3.
All right, we're back. They recognize the truck, folks. That's why I can't bring my wife's car, because then they're going to be like, who the hell is this guy? That's funny. He was out of his car, waving me through before I even got there. Well, he said, I don't know if I muted it in time, but he said the beach was packed about a half hour ago when he got out here. And he was considering leaving it open for a little while, but he noticed people were bringing lawn chairs out. So he decided, nope, we're closing it down. I'm still seeing the screen chick-a-chick as I go down the road. Sorry, folks. Guess I will have to get one of those little. This one was supposed to be an all-in-one thing. Suction cup, mounting bracket, and the little thing on it so it'll mellow out the shakiness of the video. So sorry about that. Even if you don't like it, still hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification. Turn your notifications on while you're there. Because like I always say, we never know when we're going live. It's pretty damn hazy offshore right now. Get right here, if you look hard right in the middle of this turn, you'll see the booster standing on the pad. Ooh, it actually looks pretty nice out here. So, do we go report back and say we're staying? I don't want to stay out here for 2 hours. See, I've been seeing a lot of these trucks up here, rig runners. They mainly move oil rigs around, but they must be moving the heavy stuff for SpaceX. I've also been seeing a lot of these big semis. They're scrap semis. They go pick up scrap metal from places. Washington, U.S. government, Florida. Oh, come on, hurry up, get past them. I'm not in the mood to get stuck right now. Well, I don't really care if I get stuck right now, but Tejas. That guy must not be from California because there's no front license plate. Another Washington plate. Modesto. get stuck, guys. Mr. J. I like it because I could take it underwater with me when I go swimming.
Well, this one you can too, but I mean, there's nowhere to swim here.
I wouldn't swim.
Except sand. It's just sand all the way, you know.
I would not. I was body surfing one day and it threw me down and tore me.
Some guy.
If you weren't here,
yelling,
he probably would have been drowned.
Help! Help! No one. Everyone. You know,
well, thank God you were here.
I made him call. You know,
good.
Took the rescue teams 30 minutes to get here.
That was so insane.
The first team went out, right? They had to be rescued. Another team tried to rescue them. They had to throw ropes out there and pull them in.
That's so crazy.
And it didn't look, you know, that dangerous, but oh, it is.
Oh no,
the rip was real bad.
You get out there by that shelf, you'll get sucked in. All right, sir.
As they walked by, I said that you need fins.
Yeah.
Don't go in the water without fins.
Fins in a wetsuit.
Yeah. Well.
All right, sir. I'm off.
Okay.
I'll see. I might come back.
Well, I went through the barricade. I just kept driving. I waved. Hi.
He let me through right now. He was waving me through before I even stopped. So they recognize the truck now. They know what I'm doing.
They didn't. The sheriff was sitting there, but he didn't stop me. I just kept driving. I just kept going.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, right? All right, sir. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
That's Jay, Vandenberg Observers on Facebook. He's always got some really nice pictures of the rocket launching. Tell. He's facing the wrong way. He's facing like he already dropped off his load, which I can almost guarantee he did. All right. There's the base cop right there. The gate still looks locked though, so I'm safe. Earth orbit. Oh, that shit is on there again. But yeah. You can barely see the oil rig out there. Where is it? I don't know if you guys can see it in the haze, but it's out there somewhere. But there's no real fog monster. It's just this haze, which is interesting because it looks hazy out that way, but it looks pretty damn clear. The sheriff. We don't want to piss them off. And I didn't get too much of that truck in the picture because I don't know what the hell it's doing. All right, hang on a second. Let me see. Oh, is it this one? No. Let me check. It's not on mine now, so let's see if it disappears. Yep. All right, we're good. So all I got to do is go into the screen setting and go out of it, and it gets rid of that. I don't know what that is. That Facebook Messenger or whatever. See, and look. So you see that road right there? Jay is the one really working on it. But we're trying to get that road open to the public. That way when people come to watch, we can all just line up along that road and get out and watch the launch. But it is on base property, so I highly doubt they're going to let us, or they're going to open it. Because that road comes out down here where the sheriffs usually park and sit and wait before they close the road. They blew through the barricades. The barricades are there. The cops usually sit there. But if they're not in the road, meaning the sheriffs or the barricades, then usually they just let you drive on past. So, you know, you really can't just drive through them unless you drive on the wrong side of the road. And I'm sure if you do that, Roscoe Pico Cool Train will be hot on your ass. So, and Jay's usually out here about 2 hours before launch. Oh, put her back in. Because if not, she's gonna die. Yeah, see, this one said motion stabilization and all that. It ain't stabilizing a damn thing. Well, I see it. My phone says 15 people watching. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share the page, turn the notifications off. Turn the notifications on. That way you're notified when the next launch is. And if you're wondering when the next launch is, go to 805.life. It has it on the home page now. And if you want to get more in depth, go over to the launches section of the page and scroll around. I almost want to go out to Miguelito because the police officer I want to ask a question to, I guess he's stationed out there tonight. It'd almost be a cool spot to go to. But I don't know how much we'll be able to see from there. There is a first time for everything. I've never been out on Miguelito and watched a rocket launch. So, oh, people set up here. I forgot to check Renwick. Internal monologue time. Don't really want to go out to Jalama because we've been there the last couple times. We always go to Harris Creek, so don't really want to go there. But we're going to go up there right now just to check conditions. Up the curb, don't go off of it. Yeah, buddy. All right. Those clearings on that hillside way over there, That's Harris Grade. Those white little thingies on the hillside. That's right where the lookouts are. Oh, hang on. Zoom out. All right. All right. All the SpaceX people going home. Probably not SpaceX people. Those are probably people working at Slick 6 on the remodel. Probably not going to catch that truck in front of us, but that looked like a Pennsylvania plate. And don't forget, if you're ever coming out here to see a launch, get here early. Just because the scheduled launch time is 6:15, don't think you could get out here at 5:30 and decide, oh, I'm going to go to Surf Beach to watch this launch. They close it early. If you plan on getting out here, I highly suggest getting out here, I don't know, 3 hours early. If you've never been to the area before, drive around and look, go up to Harris Grade. I know, unless the rocket's on the pad, and unless you know what you're looking at, you really won't see anything. But you might be able to see Slick 3. It's a big old building out there. Everybody thinks that's the rocket pad. It is not. It's one of them. It's not the SpaceX one. That one's more visible because it's old school. It's an actual tower with all the components that go along with it. Because there's the launch tower, and then there's the shield that goes around it. It's not really a shield. It's just like a big ass garage that moves in and out to cover the rocket if it's on the pad for too long. Now we're on Floridel. This is typically where they close the ocean and central for return to senders. This is as far as you could get out. They close the road right here and people just park wherever they can, because that's pretty much all you get. What do we got over here? Strawberry. Oh, we can go on for days about strawberry. Strawberry's my cousin. He was in Nam. Sorry. And then there was NWA. Strawberry was a neighborhood. I think I'm missing a strawberry also. The best strawberry was up in smoke, or still smoking, or up in smoke. That was the best strawberry. Just don't look at his face, man. This is the back way into town. If you work in Santa Maria or points north of here and you live on the west side of town, that's the way you come home most likely. Instead of driving all the way over to H and then come all the way back over on the west side of town, which really is not that far. Redoing the memorial. Okay. We got a lot of those around here. In town, on the highway, it doesn't matter. We got those memorials all over the place. Broccoli, maybe cauliflower. And a big ass vegetable patch on the north end of town. That's a new cooling facility that we just passed screen right. They gotta have somewhere to cool all the vegetables. Put them in a deep freeze before they send them on a truck to wherever the hell they're going. He's lucky this trailer doesn't go very far down the road. That back tire right there looked pretty bald. No treads on that tire. Yeah, it's just a warm day here, so that's a good thing in the sense that we shouldn't get any fog. This heat usually burns the fog off, so we don't have much to worry about fog-wise, hopefully. Hopefully. That's not a guarantee, that's just a maybe. But usually when it's hot like this, there's no fog. And when you leave for work in the morning, it should be clear. But you never know around here. I hate the heat. I hate it. And I had to work in Solvang today, and it was 101. I know that's not that bad to some of you folks in Arizona or Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, but for me that's horrible. When it gets cold, you can always put an extra layer on, but when it's hot, you can't peel your skin off. You're not allowed to walk around naked. And they just had my favorite thing down in Laguna, what is it, Laguna Niguel? The mooning of the Amtrak train. I forgot the official name of it, but I forgot how it even started. It's been so long since I've been to that thing. But it's right across the street from a bar, and you walk across the street and pull your pants down and moon the train as it goes by. And I did that a couple times as a kid. So if I'm out at the beach, like on the south coast of Santa Barbara, Refugio, El Cap, Gaviota, any of the pull over and hike down beaches, I'll pull my ass out for the train just because I think it's hilarious. And I have been told by a state parks cop, you know I can give you a ticket for indecent exposure. Told her, give it to me, please. I don't mind. I get it, but I'm not going to stop doing it because it's funny. I'm just thinking of something, but I don't want to say it. Piss everybody off. That'd be horrible. That looked like there was a Mustang in the cruise night, but that one didn't have fog lights on the front of it. The one at cruise night on Friday had fog lights. Damn it. I forgot my fling stick. I was contemplating going out to the golf course for tonight's live stream. That way I could get a few throws of fling golf in before the launch, and then a few after the launch. And now we're sitting at the Y, waiting to go up Harris Grade. You see a lot of that crap around here. Farm implements. Moving from grow to grow. What time was it? About 3:30-ish. I came home from work. I wonder if I just put the air lower in my tires. I'm thinking about different ways I could get rid of the shakiness in the video. Besides me with my fingers underneath it the whole time, which really ain't helping. I might have to buy one of those anti-vibration discs. Or I just switch it and put it on my windshield. We'll try that up here at Harris Grade. We'll play around a little bit, folks. We'll see if I can improve the stability of the phone so I don't get people motion sick. To message somebody before I went live. Hopefully we remember to do that up here on top of Harris Grade. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends, turn the notifications on. Go over to 805.life, sign up for the email list, get notified of any last minute changes on any launch, well, on the next upcoming launch. If it gave us an update for every launch, man, our emails would be blowing up. I mean, like yours and mine. Because if one changes, they typically all change. But I got a feeling one of my granddaughters will be going. She had the look in her eye like, this sounds interesting. So I can't wait for my grandson to come home and we can have a nice little debrief. And he can let me know how it went, how different it was, because I know it's fun. They just pulled in from the wrong way. We got a tour. I get what this guy's trying to do. He's waiting to it's a. But if this bicyclist right here is local, the locals get irritated when you do that. They start waving you on. They love doing that crap to me while I'm over in Santa Ynez, and then as I ride past them, I'll make the decision when I pass you. You don't do it for me. And then they get mad at me, which, whatever. I'm used to it. And we were talking about my mouth. And he said, yeah, I'll get in trouble with my mouth. And my wife just shook her head, yes. And Eric was like, yeah, see, you know. She just kind of like, yep. And obviously, if I could do these live streams, I could jibber jabber for a while. I'll find random things to talk about. He's almost there. 200 more yards to the top. And then you go. Hauling ass down this hill. I've done it before. This side. I haven't gone down the back side, but I've gone down this side. And it gets kind of intimidating. Alright, let's see. Let's see here, folks. But then if I put it up here, that's going to be like right in my way to see anything. But okay, it's right there. All right. Whew. It's hot today, folks. I'll mess with that in a minute. And it smells like death up here. All right. I can't really see it, but I'm pointed at it. So maybe you guys at home can see the booster on the pad. I think I kind of see it. But there's a nice little glare going on right now. And there's the lower viewing area down there. It's a little hazy. It's not bad. It's just a little hazy up here. Yeah, it smells like death. Okay. All right. All right. Well, actually, hang on a minute, folks. We got an hour and 15 minutes to go. What was I going to do? Gotta go this way, gotta go this way. You know, turn the volume on that off. this one back up full screen. All right, time to check the messages. Well, that looks like it'll work. What if I go up a little higher? Let's go up a little higher. Right there. Loosen this up. And put that like that. Yeah, I like that better because then it's up higher. It's a little bit further out of the way. No. See, you guys don't get to see the behind the scenes stuff of what creators do. Most people get all this crap ready before they go live. I tried, but I was like, you know what? As soon as I go live, the screen dimensions are going to change a little bit. So what's the point of doing it? No. We're not doing this again. All right, hang on, folks. Oh, come on. No, connected without... No, I want internet. What the hell happened here? Why isn't it letting me connect? Maybe it's because I let Rupert mess with it the other night. Somebody broke down after Friday's launch. So rather than just let him sit there on the side of incorrect password. Oh. Why does this say the Starlink's not available? That's not right. Well, let's go this way. Hello, decoded frequencies. It might look all weird on your guys' screen because I got my screen sideways. Hello, Miss Franco. No, Dad, that wasn't. Yeah, I know. I got a new mount. The mount said it was supposed to be whatchamacallit? It was supposed to be a vibration reducing one. Oh, what? Miss Franco, there's sumo on right now. Oh, we are in July, huh? So it's time for the July tournament. Hello, Ms. JC. Welcome back. One of the regulars. 96 in Vegas. Yuck. Oh, damn mosquitoes are everywhere. No, as far as I know, the fires burning on and around Pendleton, that was my big thing on Tuesday and Wednesday when we drove down and I dropped him off. I made sure to have him call his, I don't know, recruiter, or call his contact. He called his contact to figure it out, because I was like, dude, hey, shh, nobody's talking to you. See, now that's back. And it's still there. Now it's gone. All right. Now it's back. Chingao. No, it's still there. Oh, wait. Why does it keep coming back? Hang on, folks. Let me figure this out real quick, or try to. Probably won't be able to. But it's just weird how sometimes it goes away, see, and then it comes back. And I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, now everything's on there. No. Don't they have anything with, like, nothing on it? I want a screen with nothing on it. And that ain't gonna work. Oh, they were bought out by Amcor. All these big conglomerates buying up little mom and pops. It sucks. I think they're doing it with little fire sprinkler companies up here in our area. There's a guy going around buying up companies, or buying into, as he says. He's buying into the companies. But one of the companies he just bought and took over. It's his now. And I'm scared he's going to do one of these things. It happened up here with the auto body shops. We used to have mom and pop auto body shops up here. And then a few years back, they all turned into, what is it, Caliber Collision or something like that. And then maybe that's what they are now. I don't remember. But then they were bought and sold and bought and sold. And now they're all owned by the same conglomerate. Which sucks, because I think that's what they're doing with fire sprinkler companies right now. I think this dude's trying to get a whole bunch of them bought up. And then he's going to go to somebody like, I don't know, Cintas or one of these big companies and be like, look, I own all these companies on the Central Coast. If you did, we got $8 million in profit. You want to buy my company? And then all the small mom and pops are not going to be around anymore. Which if I could just figure out the damn state website, I'll go get my own license and open my own company. Not sell to them. Make my grandkids come and work for me. What are we down to? Oh, we're under a minute. 45 minutes to go till lunch. Unless anything's changed. But I wouldn't know because nothing's working. Alright, get over there if you're going to make a right, buddy. Oh. Maybe it was just up there. Because now it says I'm connected. Let's see. Oh, the creep off came up. So we must be connected if I got the creep off up. Road again. Like a band of hippies as we go down the highway. We're the best of friends. How the hell is that guy still alive? Miss Franco, why'd you do the yes with the... Looks like a mad sad face. You gotta remember, I don't know emojis. The only emoji I know is the big middle finger. Miss JC, we will be passing the frog pond, but we will not be stopping. We're down to 40 question mark minutes to go. That doesn't mean I'm guessing. That means I just don't know exactly what we're at. But we're in the 40-minute mark. Under boobs are sweating right now. And I don't want to plug the charger back in because the phone was getting hot. And the last thing I wanted to do is shut down. There's the... Right behind this building on the left is the frog pond, right where that lonely tree is standing. A little bit past that to almost this crossing we're going to go over. I've never had frog legs before. I wonder if I should come down and catch some frogs. What do we got? 43 minutes. So we'll make our way out to 13th Street. We'll see what Ocean looks like real quick. We got 40 minutes to go. It's gonna take me like 12 to get where we're going. We're gonna have to go down the construction zone again, but that'll be all right. All right, man, it looks beautiful out there on the hills. I gotta call the base again, see if I can get up there to Trans Peak. That's all base property up there. So if I were to get the clearance to go up there, I don't think I'd be able to drive around. I think I'd be able to drive there, and that's about it. Because I know they're not going to let me drive around up there. And since it's base property, I'll have to be escorted. What are you doing? I'm just glad they're redoing this road, and I'm glad they're not just throwing new asphalt on top. They're actually pulling this up and putting new asphalt down, or at least 2 inches of it. Oh, it looked like the RVs decided to park at the NASA gate. I've been noticing more and more people parking right there. I don't understand why. I don't know if like people are having a meet up there or something. Oh, ITM, by the way, if anybody's into the No Agenda podcast. Oh yeah. It got kind of busy since the last time we were down here. Oh yeah. Oh, just a good amount of people. Uh-oh. You made it!
No, I'm not made it. I'm going to the beach, but it's closed.
No, there's a rocket launch, so you made it anyways.
Until 8, right?
6:17.
6:17 right now.
For 40 minutes. Oh, they could go around me. Look at the road. Fucking people, are they that stupid? Hey, buddy. That guy works at a local liquor store, and I always bug him if he comes out and watch the launches. And a couple months ago he said no, and then we both came out here on the same day, but because he parked up on the road, he was booted. He had to leave. I've been waiting to see him out here again, but he's trying to go to the beach, but they won't let him. It is a perfect day for a beach trip. here today. It is summer, so I just wish I would have brought one of those damn meatball sandwiches my wife made. Because now I'm starting to get hungry. They haven't come. Oh, Conejo. They haven't done dust control out here today. Ow. Well, we're down to 36 minutes to go, folks. 36 and change. We're getting to the spot a little bit early tonight. Mainly just because it's hot. I just want to get somewhere and park, and I didn't want to go up on Harris Grade today. Oh, so which one are we stopping at? We're stopping at the next one. Let's find the booster. Oh, I could see it. I was gonna pick that one, but I think we're going up here because I need just a little bit more visual. Shut up. All right. Let me check the chat. Hopefully we're not experiencing technical difficulties anymore. Or at least right now. Not universe, a new dimension. Oh, thank you, JC. Yeah, but I want to eat some frog legs and see what they... Yeah, technically, I haven't heard you can't, but I've heard you could park at 13th Street and pedal your ass in the rest of the way. Yeah, the meatball sandwich does sound good right now. No, I'm on Starlink. That's what the problem was. When I was up on Harris Grade, it kept telling me no Starlink, and now I'm down here, I got Starlink. Oh, Eagles up in Bayside watching. Thank you very much. Don't forget to comment where you're watching from, folks. Yeah, but this is like broccoli. Duh. No. There's restaurants I go to here in town that no, don't even put it on my plate or it's getting sent back. Because I cannot stand broccoli. Oh, did I not bring it? Yes, I did. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to clean my lens off real quick. I should have done all this before I left the house, but I didn't. see a nice little piece of lint on it. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. Stick this in here like this. Oops. And then just go side to side. Flip it over. Side to side. And then we'll go like this. And then we'll take this off. We'll go like this. It's kind of funny because a guy that, I don't know if he likes me or not, but he caused all kinds of controversy over on the Facebook page. But I think it's funny because he comes over and comments on my YouTube videos. He mentioned, I noticed it when I went home and rewatched the video, that my lens was a little dirty. Okay, that's on. Note card. Need that. And yes, I am on private property, but yes, I have been cleared to come out here. I work out here. So most of the guys that work out here, not all of them, most of them do know who I am. So if they see, it doesn't matter which truck, whether it's this one or my other one, they know it's me. Okay, handle to the front, camera on the back. That is tight. Power line switches. This weekend, and so you can go up there and hang out at the fair and possibly come watch rocket launch afterwards. Okay. That big building right there, screen left, that is Slick 3. Hang on, let me get this all tightened in. Just turn this on the video. Extend. Okay, we're right there. ISO down to, let's just put it at 100. Yep. Hang on, folks, let me get the Z50 dialed in. I try to always put a Z50 video up. So, you see that tree line right there? That is Slick 3. You follow the tree line, and right where my finger is, you see that little black thing? That's the second stage on the pad. We got 27 minutes and 35 seconds to go till launch. So in about 22 minutes, that one black spot you see right there will become 2. And what that is the strongback retracting. Sorry, I'm trying to get the cameras pointed in the same general direction. So when launch happens, behind the scenes type of thing, when the launch happens, I'm typically just looking through my Z50. I get the live stream pointed in the right direction. little bit that way because it's off to the right. And why does it keep going? All right, we'll call that good. Hang on, I gotta get the weight. I gotta get the weight. So I guess what I should start doing, even though, ow, that's more crap for me to carry, is start bringing my kettlebell out here and hang the kettlebell from the bottom of the tripod. That'll probably be enough weight to stabilize it. Oh, that's a little better. But yeah, so right there on top of that ridge, that is the second stage on top of booster 1093, which is patiently waiting to fly. This is going to be 192nd day. This is the 192nd day of the year, the 24th week of the year. And this will be the 45th SpaceX launch of the year. And if you do the math, that puts us at 4.26 days between launches. Last launch, it was 4.29 days between launches. Give me 1 second, folks. "22 minutes. 22 minutes to go, folks." Which, this isn't going to be the best spot because we got these clouds up above us. So unfortunately, oh no, not that. That. We got those clouds up there. And the rocket's going to be going from over there, up there, and then it's going to go that way, and then it just kind of goes that way. So we'll probably lose it up there in all that mess. But you see that peak in the back, that one? That's Trans Peak. If you ever watch the SpaceX live stream, or the SpaceX stream, I should say, the cameras that they have tracking the rocket are up on top of that hillside, mountainside, whatever you want to call it. That's where I want to get. I want to get up there. But that requires an escort. I don't like to be escorted, because what if I have a change of plans? What if I decide, nah, we're going to go over here instead of over there at the last minute, and now I got an escort that's telling me, no, or yeah, okay, I'd rather just... And that's like, you can't get up there. So kind of what's the point? You're not supposed to come out here. Like I said, I work out here. So these guys know me. If you guys come out here, there's a possibility you'll get kicked out. But I like coming out here because in another 15 minutes, maybe less, there's all the satellite arrays, radar arrays, and then next will be Slick 3 coming into the picture from screen right there. That's Slick 3, which is the ULA slick, and then right in center of the screen now, that little black bump in the ridge line, that's the booster. We may move the camera around a little bit to give you guys more of a view in a minute, but as of right now, we're going to keep you zoomed in on that. Why? Oh, in the next few minutes, we should be getting some sort of purge. Hang on. Yeah, there's enough wind in the air to blow the purge right along that ridge line. Sometimes it's blowing just above the ridge line, so we could see little wafts of vapor coming off the side of the rocket. What? 28 now? All right. Let me go. Open that. Cancel. 29. No. 00 29 45. Start. Or up to a half hour. Let's see what kind of view I can get you guys. There's a car parked on Renwick. There's a car moving and another car parked on Renwick. And then you can see the start of the cars on Ocean. You can barely make them out, but you can see the line of cars there. Then we should be getting some RVs. See, those are the RVs that are parked in front of the NASA gate. That's what I always call it, just because it's in front of the NASA building. And that's about it. There's Transpeak up there at the top of the screen. There's the fire break between base and public property, or private property, non-base property, I should say. Civilian housing. Whoops. And now we're getting back over, looking toward Lompoc. Lompoc's down that way. And over that way. And then way out there is Buellton, Solvang, and then San Ynez. People go to Hollywood to see movie stars. Just go over to San Ynez. Yeah, just go over there. Hang out in town for a little while. You're bound to run into somebody. For Neverland Ranch is out there. My grandkids just saw that Michael movie that's out. And now they want me to take them to Neverland's front gate. Which I'll probably do. I'll probably make them go for a hike too. Just not right now. Once it gets cooler. Backcountry of San Ynez. Whoops, sorry. Backcountry of San Ynez is not where you want to be hiking when it's over 90 degrees. Well, folks, sorry for... Well, I ain't sorry we got a delay. Sorry you got to listen to me yap for more time now. But we're out here in the fields, Old Faithful, waiting for booster 1093. It's 15th launch. It's 12th Starlink launch. The last time it flew was June 15th. That was 28 days ago. It's kind of cool how fast they could flip these things over to get them back up on the pad and ready to go again. And it has launched SDA T1 TL B and C Transporter 16, and today will make its 12th Starlink, if it goes. We've already been delayed, pushed back a little bit. It got pushed back a minute earlier, and obviously this one was a little bit more time because we went from 6:17 to 6:28, so 11 minutes more. I don't know, maybe the tugboat needs that 11 minutes to get to the safe area. I don't know. That part of it I know absolutely nothing about. I don't know if they anchor the drone ship. I don't know if it has stabilizers to just make itself park in the same spot. I don't know if it just drifts and the rocket's landing on a drifting, oscillating, rocking barge. I don't know. I guess I should ask Double D about that. Maybe he would know. Damn. That's it. That's it. I'm taking my shirt off. It's too hot. It is cooling off, but it is still too hot. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. Leave a comment where you're watching from. Leave a comment how you found out about us. Well, obviously somebody in Placerville is watching. What do we... Yeah, it's just... Oh, Neverland. It's just a big-ass gate, and they took the Neverland sign off of it, so... Unless you know... I think it comes up on at least it came up on my Google Maps, and I think Google Maps is owned by Apple now, so, or vice versa, I don't know, or they use the same one, but you can't really see anything. You got to kind of hike up this hill, and then hike a deer trail, and then hike up another hill, and then you could look down, but you can't really see the main living area of the ranch because it's all, there's like these gigantic oak trees that pretty much block your view. There is a trail out there where if you're an old schooler and you know what you're looking at, you could find the zoo, but the zoo is all gone. Obviously, there's no animals. They've taken all the pins away. At least last time I was out there, I didn't see any pins. No more fair rides. None of that stuff is out there anymore. It might have been longer than that. I was out there working on the train station. They were completely redoing the train station, so I had to move a whole bunch of sprinkler heads. And then I think the Russians bought it, because there was one guy walking around that everybody was reporting into. And when I mean everybody, I mean these guys on golf carts. We were there like 4 hours, and then this guy came up to us with a real heavy Russian accent. "What are you doing here?" And we told him, we were obviously working on the fire sprinkler system, but we told him, gave him a breakdown of what we were doing, and I watched him jump in the golf cart and make his way back to that one guy I saw just walking around the main house. And then he got back in the golf cart and took off in a completely different direction. And then came back and talked to him again, and then went somewhere else. I was like, huh. I was hoping the Chumash would buy it and open the property up, but nobody wants their hands on a Michael Jackson property. You never know what you're going to find. You think the turbines would be spinning, really generating energy with this breeze, but we got some time now till Strongback goes, so we'll point you guys. See, those three are barely even turning, and then those four, it looks like 2 of them are turning. Where are they at? Right there. You could see one turning, one's partially turning. Maybe they just kicked them on. It looks like all 3 of those are coming up, because you can see just to the you can see one spinning pretty constantly, and then one looks like it's kicking on. You can barely see it turning. Ooh, alien right in there. You could see the wind turbines generating electricity that's not going anywhere in Santa Barbara County, which I don't understand. Why would you put wind turbines here if their energy is going up toward Monterey? The answer is because they were going to close Diablo Nuclear Power Plant, and this was supposed to supplement that energy. But now they're not going to close it because they realize how clean and how useful nuclear is. If they would just do what if we would just do what the Europeans did and make those, oh yeah, see, all 4 of them are kicking on. Just do those micro nuclear plants, the kind that generate just enough electricity for like 40 to 100,000 homes, 40,000 to 100,000 homes. That's all we need. We don't need another big San Onofre, which that one's decommissioned. I thought I heard or read something the other day about they might be bringing that one back online. But Diablo nuclear power plant is still open. I've never seen Diablo because that's behind gates and all that. I have seen San Onofre. If you've driven down or up the 5 freeway between San Diego and Orange County, you've seen San Onofre. As most people I know call it, it's the two big... It's the politically correct word I can use that won't get me dinged on YouTube. You guys could put it in the chat if you know what it is. I won't say it. And moderators don't block it. If they say what it's called, leave it alone. When I drove my grandson down there on Wednesday, before we even got there, we were at Dana Point, just past Dana Point, and I started saying it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to see the Chi-Chis in a minute. Oh, Rich Monty, thanks for just happening on this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. We are the only person doing live feeds from West Coast rocket launches. I'm not like those other ones that just use SpaceX's live feed. Well, I shouldn't say NSF. Jack Bauer might be out here somewhere. That's one dude I'd love to meet one day. Oh, you're a flying flags person. So, Rich, did you ever go to Jalama Resort? And they've been redoing a lot of it. So now it's actually a pretty nice spot. "14 minutes. All right, let's go back toward the pad. Not that we're getting close, but you never know. There could be some sort of purge going on here shortly. I hear a crossed rocket on the road, hauling ass. What do we got? 14 minutes to go. Unless they've changed the time again. Ooh. And there is... That's the very tippy top of the rocket. That's the second stage right there. Woo. Right there. Center of the screen. That little dark bump right along the ridge line. Quit auto-focusing. And then there's a car. There's a few cars. There's another car. And then that's all ocean. Those are all the cars on ocean right now. Look at that line. And people think space camp won't work here. Look at all these people coming out to watch rocket launches. I don't know how many are watching on the live feed right now. But I'm just impressed with how many views I get. And that means people are interested in this. So build space camp so people have a place to go and hang out and learn about rockets. Hey Eddie, can you add Explore Lompoc in the description if you haven't already? The wind's picking up. Do I have a rope? Oh, I do. Oh. Forgot I got my tie-down straps in the back of the truck from when my grandson and I decided it would be a good idea to float the San Ynez River. Yeah, this may work a little bit better, folks. Whoa. Come on, stay up. All right. Tighten that. Make sure that's good. Oh, we're getting darker. Got to turn the ISO up. Oh, no, not that one. This one. It's going to go in the sky, though. So let's not go to 400. Let's go to 250. And then when it launches, it's going to go up there. All right, that should work. We can roll it as we go. Oh, but I'm on the wrong f-stop. A 16. And then we'll roll this down. 160. And then zoom in. You got to come down a little bit lower. 10 minutes to go, folks. 10 minutes to go till launch. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Robin, that is a loaded question. Is there a better place to watch? It depends on what you're looking for. If you're one of those people along ocean, that's a great place to watch. The only problem with being on ocean is you're right up against those hillsides. So when the rocket launches, unless you know where you're looking, ocean, especially if you're out where these people are, right there, you're looking at that beautiful golden color of a hillside right there. That blocks your view. So you gotta wait until the booster's like not way up in the air, but like right there before it clears the hillside if you're down there. If you go into the videos, I'll go back and start changing the description and putting where I end up watching it from. That way you guys can kind of make your own opinions on where to watch it. But if you want to feel it and hear it right there on ocean, anywhere by the rear entrance or the 13th Street Arguello entrance to base or along ocean is a great spot to hear it and feel it. All right, we're at 7 minutes to go. So keep an eye on that thing right there once it focuses back in. And you'll see that black dot slowly becoming two very distinct things. And that'll be the strongback retracting. But then you can always go back to the best view. You can always go up to Harris Grade. Harris Grade is prime spot for launch and landing because you get to see ignition, you get to see it lift off, and then you get to see it come back down to the pad. I can't talk right now, Ralph. I'm live streaming. If it's not a return descender, depending on weather conditions, ocean's always a good spot. Surf Beach, Ocean Park, but that's only during the daytimes. And honestly, I just talking to the sheriff, they're more inclined to close it all the time now. They don't want to leave it open at all anymore. All right, folks, we're getting close. We should be seeing strongback start falling back any minute now, unless they've changed the time. But honestly, it looks like it's falling back right now. It looks like it's starting to retract. Brian, thank you for watching in Ferndale. No, I just muted it. Yeah, Robin, I noticed you said you're watching from the village. So honestly, just go out in your backyard or front yard or wherever. Go over to Providence Landing Park. You know where else is a good spot that's underrated and most people won't think about? Go over to Cabrillo High School and go to the top of the bleachers at the football field. Go stand up there. You're above all the trees. You're above all the chaparral. There's no houses behind the school. You could see for miles, especially today. Oh, High Desert, thank you for watching. I just checked 805.life and SpaceX. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Strongback is retracting. You see how now there's two distinct things over there in the horizon on the ridgeline. Now just keep watching. That thing on the right is going to get further and further away. And that is the strongback retracting from the rocket. Obviously, it's opened up its clamps. And now it's lean back. Lean back. Sorry, folks. I'm good at making myself laugh. My bosses hate it. Moose Turder, thank you for coming back. Look how far it is now. See, now it's pretty much all the way retracted. It may go a little bit more, but we're pretty much at its full retract, seeing it from here. Oh, David, thank you for watching in Santa Monica. Yeah, Jalama's a good view too. If Lompoc is fogged over, if you're from out of town and you come up here to watch the rocket launch and you get out here on ocean and it's covered in fog, I use Watch Duty. It's an app. It's a brush fire app. Lets you know what's going on brush fire wise, but you could turn on a little toggle switch and it turns on the webcams. And there's two webcams in our area. Dangermon, which is south of the base. And if you go on there and look at the webcams, you can get a good view of what is going on in the skies, fog, clouds, all of that. And if usually what happens if Lompoc gets covered in fog, unless it's one of these big fog banks that's going all the way to LA or even further south, Jalama will be clear. So you could drive out there, and that's always a good view, because if the fog is creeping over the ridge lines, you see the rocket pop up out of the fog and then cruise. Back in the old days, when they were last year, when they were landing just off of Ensenada, down to 1 minute to go, or 1 minute and 5 seconds. But when they were landing off of Ensenada, the rocket would go directly over your head. Now that they're landing the barges further offshore, further out into the Pacific Ocean, it doesn't go so much overhead. But it is, when you're watching from up here, you're just looking at the ass end of it go downrange. When you're out at Jalama, you get to see it go up in the air, arch over you, and then head down range. Well, it's already heading down range, but keep going down range. All right. My timer's a little bit slow, so we're down to like 22 seconds to go. As you could see now, the strong back is fully retracted. We're going to zoom out a little bit, because as clear as it is tonight, there's going to be a cool plume come off the pad. So we want to get the rocket lifting off, which there it goes. Loser. Hit like, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, we're missing it. Look. At this trajectory, it looks a little bit more easterly than the last couple. But then again, I haven't been watching them from this area. Man, I thought the power lines weren't going to come into effect tonight, but they are. Oh, look. You can see the fog, the shadow from Max Q. So if you're out points east of here, you're probably getting a shadow in your sky, and you're not going to know where it's from. Guess what? It's from the rocket. I think that was main engine cutoff. We should be having stage separation. Second stage ignition. Come on. Come on, there it goes. It's very faint in the sky now. The sun's too bright to get a good shot of it. But we can get a decent shot of the Max Q plume. The rumbling still going on in the background, and everything has dissipated from the pad already. It was brighter the other night. I'm contemplating which way to put you guys, because we're at 2 minutes and about 45 seconds. So that would be 2:13. So for 2:17:30, it's too bright though. See, typically, if you just trace the second stage, you follow where it's going, re-entry burn should happen somewhere in there, right around in this area. But as bright as it is in the way these clouds are, I highly doubt we'll be able to see it. But I'll leave us pointed that way. You can still hear the rumbling. I always think it's kind of cool because it's all quiet, and then you see the rocket lift off and go into the sky. And I always think it's funny because, you know, sound takes a few seconds to travel out here. So when ignition happens, if you listen closely, you can hear the pop from everything starting. Just a... Let's see. We're going to move you guys a little bit lower. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up. But if you look closely on the bottom of the screen, you're going to start seeing the mass exodus of people leaving. I get it. When you're up along the hillsides, that's the other thing. Especially if it's darker, if it's at night, if we're past sunset. If you're up against the hillside, you'll never be able to see re-entry burn. You're too close to the hillside. If you're on Central, you could see re-entry burn. Where are we at? I said 17, so we got a minute and a half to go until re-entry. I think you guys might be... These clouds are going to obstruct our view. And then there's some more out in front of it right here above the ridgeline. There's some more clouds. But I kind of think those are going to obstruct our view of it. I know you could see it real good at night, but obviously that's at night. I don't know if you guys could see, I got my navigation bar at the bottom of the screen, so I can't see what's going on. Can you look? No. That just moves the photo. We got a few seconds. But you can see all the cars. Oh yeah, you can see them. We'll go right about there. We got about 30 seconds to go until re-entry burn. Like I said, the clouds are blocking it. So I don't think we'll be able to see it. Now, I don't think, even if we were up on Harris Grade or Jalama, maybe Trans Peak, but I think the clouds are... No, you wouldn't be able to see it because you're still below the clouds. With their super powerful cameras up there, you might be able to. All right. Keep an eye out, keep an eye out, keep an eye out. Nope, I don't see anything. Damn you, clouds. Well, folks, thanks for joining us on Vandenberg Rocket Launches. You can hear the last couple rumbles going on. First things first, don't forget to go over to 805.life. Sign up for the email list, get notified. Any changes of the rocket launches, find out anything about the rockets or the pads, viewing areas, anything like that. That's 805.life. I almost said .com. 805.life/launches. Let's see. Let's go through the comments real quick. I'm trying to refocus, but it just keeps auto-focusing. Yeah, and there's a bunch of little spots up there in the village around Cabrillo High that you can, you know, stop on the side of. But I'm just honestly just standing here thinking about it brought Cabrillo to mind, because they got their football bleachers there. You just go stand at the top of the bleachers, you know, look over the back of it, and you got a perfect view. Yeah. It is summertime. Maybe I'll get a hold of the custodian up there and see if they'll open the gate and let me drive out there for a launch. Bye, Miss Franco. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Yeah, moose turtle, that's the biggest thing. It kind of bums me out when I see people turn and burn real quick. It's like, if you're gonna come to one of these, stick around for a minute, watch the show. There's more to it than just it going, especially if you're up on Harris Grade. And not, like I said, today's not the best day to see re-entry burn, because all that, the clouds going on out there. But it is, you know, hang on a second, folks. We're not going to stick around until it falls, because who knows how long that'll be. But you could barely see the strong back leaning back right there. Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about what's going on. Tell them to come over here to Vandenberg rocket launches and support. You know, just watch and comment. Now, the next launch, is scheduled for the 16th. That's Thursday. What? Is it Thursday? It says 1:30 p.m. Strong back is still up. Yeah. Damn. The next launch is Thursday. Window opens at 1 p.m. It's going to be the fourth launch for, I think it'll be Booster 1103 then. Where is it landing? Droneship. Where is it? Well, put your glasses on, genius, and then you'll be able to see. Yeah, Booster 1103, Thursday. Window opens at 1:30, goes till 2 o'clock. Droneship landing. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. If you want to know when the next launch is, 805.life/launches. Once again, thank you for joining us. And until Wednesday,